Since March, sports have been shut down all across the country, including at our very own Palo Alto High School. While the past few months have been filled with mostly unknowns, Pali Athletics has a plan as to what to do in the coming months. Nelson Gifford, Pali's athletic director, who is also the varsity football coach, outlines ways in which sports will be resumed.
The plan is that all sports will get a season. The CIF and the CCS have moved the 3 seasons into 2 seasons and shifted some of the winter sports into the spring. But all teams, all sports will have a full regular season plus sectional playoffs, and some will even have regional and state playoffs.
Several of our athletes are also in the midst of a recruiting process. Without a summer or fall season, these athletes and college coaches have had to adapt to find new ways to recruit players. Coach Gifford describes how athletes can stay in contact with college coaches and how COVID has affected the recruitment process.
You'll never believe a teacher say this, but this might be your best friend. All right, and I don't mean the texting piece, I mean the video piece. So, film doesn't lie. If you are a runner, film yourself running. If you're a sprinter, film yourself sprinting. If you can jump high, spring yourself jumping. If you have a weight set at home, lift weights. Show coaches data.
With Pali sports postponed until December, many student athletes have been forced to find another way to practice while in quarantine. 2 of our athletes shared what they've been doing to stay in shape and get ready for the season. Dilara Bala, a member of the Pali swim team, has been swimming for over 10 years. COVID-19 has enabled her to become creative when it comes to her exercise routines.
Since I swim, it's hard to get a hold of pools. So I really haven't been able to swim physically, but I've been doing a lot of cross training, mostly cardio.
Coach Gifford expands on this thought.
The gyms have been closed, the parks have been closed, even playgrounds were shut down. So one of the things that we did was we were able to assign bodyweight workouts that didn't require any equipment, that didn't require a lot of space.
Grace Gormley, a Pali freshman, elaborates on the athletic community and how it's kept up during quarantine.
The Pali sports community is one that's very tight knit as far as I, can tell from seeing games and swim meets through middle school. And so I'm just so excited to join that. And obviously COVID was such a bummer because that sort of got, pushed back or, sort of prolonged. And so I'm really, really excited just to get back into it.
While this year continues to be full of unknowns, we know that Pali has got some exciting plans to get the year going later in the school year. For In Focus, I'm Anish Tiwari.